The 2024 Ford Ranger bursts onto the scene with a bang, flexing muscle, brains, and bravado. But how formidable a contender will it be against the likes of Chevy Colorado, GMC Canyon, or Jeep Gladiator Mojave? We're about to find out. New exterior. Pickup fans across the U.S. are excited as the 2024 Ford Ranger pickup truck debuts with a completely new design, taking its beefy styling cues from the larger F-150. Ford has simplified Ranger's body styles offering by making the Ranger available only as a crew cab with 4 full-size doors, aligning it with its competitors, the Jeep Gladiator and the recently updated Chevy Colorado. The new front end of the 2024 Ranger features a wraparound bar that frames the new dual-performance LED headlights, a styling detail that is shared across the Ford models, like the Maverick and Super Duty. The 2025 Ranger also features bold wheel arches and a signature grille design. Moreover, instead of a traditional skid plate, the redesigned Ranger features an air dam at the front. Nevertheless, it retains practicality with accessible tow hooks and front parking sensors for easier maneuverability. On the sides, Ford has added functional air vents and black painted fender flares, which are designed to be easily replaceable without the need for color matching should they get damaged. The standard tire offering on the Ranger is the Goodyear Wrangler, a choice that Ford avoids for the Bronco due to the Wrangler name's association with Jeep. Despite this, they have decided to use them on the Ranger. Additional features include a side step with Allen key heads, suggesting the possibility of adjustments or replacements for the top plate. On the tailgate, you'll find the Ranger name, in case you forgot what car you're driving, with the Ford logo concealing a rear camera. The exhaust tips are discreetly tucked underneath on the standard trims, but on the Raptor variant, they're exposed in true performance fashion. Rear side steps are also included for easier access to the cargo area, and the taillights are equipped with built-in blind spot radar on their sides, a feature borrowed from the full-size F-150. Good engines, strong performance. When it comes to Ford pickups, the engines have always been an appealing factor. So despite car manufacturers moving towards eco-friendly options, the 2024 Ranger will be available with 2 options. The first one will be the same 2.3-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine that you can find under the hoods of Broncos and some Mustangs. It's got a reasonable 270 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque, and with a slight tweak, you could be looking at an extra 80 pound-feet of torque, making it a solid and trustworthy base engine. While Ford offers a turbo diesel V6 Ranger in other parts of the world, in the US we're only getting the 2.3-liter gas option. Not that we're complaining. After all, the previous generation's 4-cylinder could get you from 0 to 60 in a swift 6.4 seconds, and the 2024 model is expected to be about the same, if not even faster. For those looking for more grunt, this year there's a new twin-turbo V6 gasoline engine available, with both rear-wheel and 4-wheel drive options. Currently, the 4-wheel drive system doesn't include a locking rear differential, but that could be on the horizon for the next years. The V6 is a 2.7-liter engine, which Ford fanboys will recognize from the Bronco and the F-150, delivering an impressive 315 horsepower and 400 pound-feet of torque, sure to give the Ranger plenty of get up and go. More precisely, 6 seconds sharp from 0 to 60 miles per hour. Then there's the Ranger Raptor, which for 2024 gets an even beefier twin-turbo 3-liter V6 that pumps out 405 horsepower and 430 pound-feet of torque, capable of doing 0 to 60 in 5.8 seconds. Every engine in the Ranger lineup sticks with the same reliable 10-speed automatic transmission. The Raptor, true to its nature, is louder and packs a meaner punch, complete with an exhaust note that hits a peak in Baja mode, a setting that, much like in the Bronco Raptor, keeps the turbos spooled up for a moment after you lift off the accelerator, ensuring that boost is readily available for quick acceleration. And yes, the dash flashes an off-road use only message when Baja mode is engaged, though we know drivers will be using it on all kinds of terrain. Improved suspension. The suspension setup on the standard Ford Ranger sticks with traditional leaf springs in the rear, but there's a twist. The shock absorbers have been repositioned outwards closer to the wheels. This isn't just for looks, it's a practical move that reduces the chances of the shocks meeting with trail debris. While it shares the same robust, fully boxed ladder frame as its regular sibling, the Ranger Raptor is a different beast altogether. It's equipped with a long travel suspension system that's designed to handle some serious airtime over jumps. Plus, it comes with multiple driving modes, each fine-tuned to conquer a range of tough terrains. Therefore, the Raptor setup leans more towards mastering fast desert runs than slow-paced rock crawling, focusing on suspension dynamics rather than simply maximizing ground clearance. Peek under the flared fenders and you'll spot coilovers with state-of-the-art adaptive Fox Live Value dampers, 2.5 inches in diameter at the front no less. The rear also ditches the traditional leaf springs for a more advanced combination of coilovers, trailing arms, and a Watts Link setup, all aimed at enhancing off-road stability and control. Hugging the Raptor's sturdy rear axle, you'll find a full-size spare tire, just as rugged-looking as it is practical. When it comes to suspension and off-roading hardware, the Raptor outmuscles the standard Ranger with its higher stance and greater ground clearance, not to mention the imposing 33-inch BF Goodrich KO3 all-terrain tires that cap off its widened track, enhanced dimensions, and off-road capabilities. The 2024 Ranger rolls out an evolved version of the Ford T6 platform, shared with the rugged Bronco. This has resulted in a slightly longer wheelbase, extended by 1.9 inches, although the truck's total length remains nearly the same, with just a fractional decrease of 0.2 inches. This adjustment has pushed the front wheels further forward, minimizing the front overhang by the same 1.9 inches, which in turn makes the approach angle better suited for more aggressive off-roading. The Ranger's width has also expanded by 2.3 inches, translating to more elbow room inside the cab and increased utility in the bed. It's now spacious enough to fit a 4-foot wide sheet of drywall flat between the wheel wells, enhancing its practicality for both work and adventure. As for the Raptor, it comes with all-wheel drive as standard and sports both front and rear locking differentials, mirroring the off-road prowess of the Bronco. The Raptor is also wider, thanks to a 3.5-inch increase in track width, and with its broader fenders, the total width of the truck bulges by an additional 4.3 inches compared to the standard model. These changes contribute to better handling and stability, especially off-road. In terms of clearance, the Ranger Raptor sees an improvement across the board. Its 33-degree approach angle may not be the talk of the town when stacked against the likes of the Jeep Gladiator Mojave or the Chevy Colorado ZR2, but it's nonetheless respectable. Ground clearance stands at a solid 10.7 inches, matching the Colorado ZR2 and just 0.9 inches less than the Mojave. However, the Raptor takes the lead with a departure angle of 26.4 degrees, outdoing both of its rivals. Interior upgrades. The 2024 Ranger's interior welcomes you with a fresh look and feel. The command center boasts an upgraded touchscreen, starting at a generous 10.1 inches, with an optional towering 12.4-inch display for those who like their tech big. The instrument cluster follows suit, offering either an 8-inch or an oversized 12.4-inch digital display, much like what you'd find in the techie cockpit of a Bronco. With the truck's growth spurt in size, the inside benefits from an extra cubic foot of space. This means more headroom, legroom, and shoulder room across the board, front to back, giving the previous Ranger a run for its money. There are also more and smarter storage solutions, including a handy slot right under the touchscreen that's perfect for phones, which also serves as a wireless charging pad on the XLT models and above. A clever shelf over the glove compartment can handle a phone or wallet, topped with an additional mini glove box for extra bits and bobs. Rear seat storage sees a significant leap forward as well. Flipping up the seat cushions reveals clever cubbies for keeping things, like jumper cables or a safety kit. Plus, the rear seat backs fold down to a flat position, offering a smooth area for larger items you'd rather keep inside than in the bed. The gear shifting experience gets a modern twist in the Lariat 4x4 and Raptor trims, swapping out the traditional shifter for a small, short-throw electronic shifter. This new setup enables trailer backup assistance and an automated system for both parallel and perpendicular parking. The Raptor distinguishes itself with an interior that's a notch above. Despite the tough plastic and rubbery materials, the Raptor features heavily bolstered front seats with improved lateral support, orange trims, and a sportier steering wheel. As with the Bronco Raptor, you'll have special stitches on the steering wheel that you can use to adjust dampers, steering, and exhaust settings separately from the drive modes. In addition to the aluminum paddle shifters, the steering wheel also features an orange band at the 12 o'clock mark for that extra sporty oomph. Technology and safety. A 360-degree exterior camera is available for the higher-end trims. Over-the-air updates keeps the system fresh with the latest software, reducing the number of dealership visits. You'll also get Android Auto and Apple CarPlay and Ford's innovative zone lighting system that allows you to light up the truck's exterior individually when parked. Off-road adventurers will appreciate the trail control system included with the FX4 off-road package. Think of it as a cruise control for the trail, managing throttle and braking to let you focus on steering through challenging terrain. For those who tow, the same convenience found in the F-150 is at hand. You can check the trailer lights simply by using a smartphone app, making solo setup a breeze. Safety hasn't been overlooked, with key features that include forward collision warning with braking, blind spot monitoring, and rear cross traffic alert, or adaptive cruise control, towing, and payload. The 2024 Ranger retains its solid towing capability, with the ability to haul up to 7,500 pounds when outfitted with the optional trailer tow package, which also includes an integrated trailer brake controller. However, the Raptor version can only tow up to 5,150 pounds. Convenience is key, as is proved by the damped tailgate that drops softly, similar to the F-150, the ruler that stretches end to end, and the pockets for seat clamps. Moreover, the tailgate area is equipped with a bottle opener and dual power outlets, providing a total of 400 watts to power your tools or entertainment devices. Payload capacity has seen an uptick as well, now boasting a maximum of 1,805 pounds for the two-wheel drive configuration and 1,711 pounds for the four-wheel drive variants. The big exhaust on the Raptor version slightly lowers the max payload capacity to 1,411 pounds, which is still more than the Gladiator Mojave or the Colorado ZR2. However, the Raptor's 5,150-pound max towing rating falls just under the 6,000-pound max rating of its competitors. Price: the 2024 Ranger lineup features 3 distinct trim levels, catering to a range of budgets and preferences. The entry-level XL starts the lineup at an approximate price point of $34,000. For those looking for additional features, the mid-range XLT trim is available at around $37,000 and brings a suite of upgrades such as LED exterior lighting, 17-inch aluminum wheels, power folding mirrors, onboard navigation, a wireless charging pad for smartphones, and a convenient power outlet in the truck bed. The XLT also comes equipped with the Ford Copilot 360, a collection of driver assistance technologies such as blind spot monitoring, rear parking sensors, and lane keeping assist. At the higher end, the Lariat trim level is priced starting just above $45,000. It boasts the largest screens, premium sound system, and leather interior as standard features. For the performance-oriented, the Raptor stands apart with a starting price of $56,960. That's more than the Jeep Gladiator Mojave or the Chevy Colorado ZR2, but compared to the Raptor, they don't provide more than 400 horsepower. Moreover, the Raptor offers a straightforward configuration with a few select add-ons for personalization. An ideal setup would incorporate the $495 spray-in bed liner for durability, $535 cargo management rails for versatility, and $1,495 beadlock-capable wheels for a tough off-road ready appearance. This would bring the well-equipped Raptor to a total of no more than $59,485.